guys, welcome to another episode of Review by the Rogue Island. I'm joined by Trent and Wesley, and I am Garrett. Today we're doing a review on Slender Man. Trent, why don't you...
Slender Man.
Whatever.
There's only one.
Get out of here.
5-word plot synopsis. Or before that, there's going to be spoilers. This is going to be a spoiler review, so please be sure to pause the video, go watch the movie, come back, and continue watching this video. Yeah. Okay, well, back. Messed me up. Messed my whole thing up. Anyway, so 5-word plot synopsis. Slender Man stalks.
Did you say cinnamon?
Slender Man.
Oh, Slender Man.
Slender Man
Why do you guys
stalks.
say it so weirdly?
Slender Man stalks
Little
group
kids.
of girls.
I got nothing. Hold on, let me think about it. You go ahead, Garrett. You've done this already.
Sexy citizens sleeps scarily soundly.
Yeah, no.
Alright, Wesley, hurry up.
Basically, it's,
You can get a synopsis.
girls summon Slender Man, they die.
Alright, good enough. That's
I
actually
should
really
join
good.
in, Wesley. We were having a good thing going on. Anyway.
Well,
So,
that was
how'd you guys feel about the movie?
Go ahead, Wesley.
I really liked it.
Don't
No,
do that anymore. I hate you.
It was definitely interesting. It was kind of what I was expecting, though. I knew it would kind of be like kids, be like messing around, like talking about, like basically telling the legend, and then, I didn't know they'd exactly summon him, but I knew they'd like get into it and like basically tempt him, like have him come at them, and then it's like, and it just kind of go bad from there.
I thought the movie had some pretty good jump scares, like they actually got you with some parts. But I felt like the movie didn't have like a clear direction it was going in. Like all of its points that it was making like didn't add up into each other. Like it was just like random. Like the decisions they would make, taking off her blindfold, and the such like things that wouldn't do. Like don't take your blindfold off. Instantly takes her blindfold off. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like all the opposite things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't super disappointed about it. I'm not like 8% disappointed like Rotten Tomatoes, but this movie like it has potential. Like there's some scenes in here that like are like really good. Like I think are really put together if they just had to write. But I feel like they had to figure out a way to get Slender Man into the story of these 4 girls. So like, how are we gonna get Slender Man to come to these girls? Oh, we'll just have them summon him just because they're stupid and drunk and everything like that. Like it's just it's really lazy sort of. And there's sometimes where it gets really slow and all that stuff. So and there's only like a few jump scares and there's only a few. And you don't really get to see Slender Man that much.
I think I like the bell sound a lot though.
The bell sound was really good. I like
very nice.
Like it had like a weird.
I don't know if you ever saw the game Dead by Daylight, but there's this creature that like rings a bell as he like kills people. Mm-hmm. It's really like it's like a nice. I don't know why it works so well, but it works well. I think.
I was actually happy with the amount I saw Slender Man. I thought we saw him a good bit. Like a lot of those movies, like I remember like in Blair Witch, they didn't really show the witch.
Yeah,
they showed Slender Man a good bit though. Like you could clearly see him too.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
CGI. Too.
It wasn't like in like other movies where you only catch a glimpse of them.
Mm-hmm.
But then
you never get to see like them. There we could clearly see him in the woods. With the tentacly arms and different things. You could see him like right up close to the person.
I think though, the key to horror movies is actually not having the main bad guy seen as much.
Mm-hmm. So did he do good for you on that department, Simon?
There was enough jump scares. It was good, but there was definitely like corny parts that made me laugh.
Yeah,
that were supposed to be scary.
Like
it's because Slender Man is like like the way they portrayed him. Like if you show his face up close, like you make him too present, you make him too visible. He's not scary if he's not in the shadows.
Yeah.
I'm not to. This is just why I think maybe you have different, but I think when they keep the creature more like hidden, like in the shadows. Like I remember in The Conjuring, like there's a man in the corner, and she's just staring at him. There's just like she says, "There's a man in the corner." Never shows any man, but it's the creepiest thing. Even though you don't see anything, it's like not knowing. It's like the essence of not knowing adds like a
you can add a few scenes where like they're walking down like that street that they walk down like a few times during the movie. I guess because it went to someone's specific house, but like you could just have Slender Man standing behind like a phone pole, like just like not even focus in on it. Like that's what Chernobyl Diaries did. They did some scenes where
we just
like
didn't see it.
See, that's another thing where that's a positive and a negative sort of. It like
the shadows. They did a couple shadowings.
I did see the shadow.
Like, I'm just gonna go off for like a second about Chernobyl Diaries. There's a scene where they're talking, right, and there's a road that leads all the way down. You see a light at the end of the road, and then you see, and it doesn't focus on. It will focus up both on that scene right there and also the back, and you just see a guy go across like that. Like it's the scariest thing. 'Cause it's just, oh my gosh, you know, and I think Slenderman did do that sometimes where I thought that was pretty cool.
But sometimes he was too present.
Yeah, like when he's right up to their face. Like, you can clearly tell like it was like sort of CGI a little bit.
Yeah, and he's chasing after the girl. Like,
yeah, that was crazy too.
Yeah,
I thought that was more of like a superhero.
Yeah, it's like an action movie at that point.
So I'm gonna
the one part that like I kind of made it lose its seriousness was like when they were making out, remember, and then like his face changed.
Yeah, I started watching.
And like
that was funny because
like, he was making the weird noise, like a kind of noise, and
it was scary for a second, but they like held it a little too long.
Yeah.
I mean, but like they could have done something different, kept it scary, but like when they're doing a noise like that, and it's like it makes it more goofy than it does scary, you know.
I'm gonna go through some of my notes. At the beginning, the girls are watching cat videos on YouTube. Oh, what do people like? Oh, cat videos on YouTube.
I should see that.
Just the part. This is probably like the worst part of the movie. Is like they want to summon Slender Man. Like why? Like because it'll be fun. It's like yeah, but I mean I get the drunk and everything,
it's
but
gonna
like.
Happen.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty.
I thought it was okay actually, cause like the boys are gonna do it. Like, well, let's just do it ourselves. Like, how many times have we watched scary stuff on the flip of the dime?
Yeah.
Remember when I was calling those numbers?
Yeah, that's what I was about to. So I didn't have a problem with it, but I can see where you could have a problem.
I thought it was gonna do something at the end of the video, like the video they were watching, and have it be like a Rickroll.
Rickroll.
Yeah, the song "Never Gonna Give You Up." Yeah, I thought it'd be funny.
Meme.
Well, it'd be funny, I think, if that happened, because then they'd be like, because they like the one girl researches on all of these like disappearances. It's like, yeah, but some of those disappearances can just be disappearances, you know, like it's not necessarily Slender Man. Like, there's a lot of there's a lot of hoaxes of Slender Man and stuff like that, so you can't really go off all of it. You know? So I think that was a little. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah, okay, so the girls were watching that one video of the girl who took the video of herself, and this is my favorite scene in the movie where you just see the shadow up on the ceiling and it grows and it grows. Like, that was really good. It doesn't make like weird, like loud music. It goes, you know, like that. It's just like that. Like, I love that scene. It was really good. And that's what I thought this movie had potential to do, was doing stuff like that, sort of.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The black girl's stupid. Keep your blindfold on.
Yeah, like,
that's literally what she did. It was the next scene, and she goes like this.
You dumb bitch. Like
what the fuck? Like they had to, because like how do we get her blindfold off? Well, she just takes it off. You know.
Yeah, like that makes sense. You know, they told her not to.
Yeah. I thought that part where like she was on her phone and the camera was going through walls and stuff and the door. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if that. I thought that was like a hint to the game, maybe, but I don't know.
The thing about you couldn't look at him, right? Like, it's kind of hard to fight. Like,
sort of
like
Blair Witch.
Yeah. Well, even if you can't hurt, like if you can't like see him, he can't hurt you. But like, what if there's some other bad thing out there, like. I don't know, like
Wendigo.
Yeah, something like that, or a person attacking you, like
or Thin Man from Supernatural.
Yeah. What was Thin Man?
I don't think you're supposed to draw on library books. Because she was drawing on there, she's like underlining stuff.
Dude, she was crazy, remember?
I know.
She went
I'm just saying. And another thing is, like an example of them, like how do we get this person to do that? Is the one girl said, "Hey, please don't watch this video." He's like, "Oh, I promise," and then he watches it. It's like,
We don't really know he watched it though.
Yes, he did, because he had marks on his arm and he was acting all like.
That's true,
He's
but nothing
self-immune.
happened to him.
Yeah, not yet. But
Yeah, not that we know
Next
of. I mean,
movie,
it
of course, they're gonna have.
could.
a
I don't
sequel.
think they're gonna happen.
There's
But we'll get
Yeah,
there.
they
later.
are.
This movie didn't do well, so they probably won't get a sequel. And the stupid face glitch was kind of stupid.
Face glitch.
Yeah, I remember with the guy like when made that weird noise and everything like that.
There was also that one in the hospital.
Yeah, that
Oh, on the
scared
top.
me.
That was kind of cool.
Started getting
Like the one where they went to
that
that family and like the daughter was okay and the grandma looked down and was like, ah! I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you
I
know.
wasn't. Yeah,
It
not
started
even
getting
just
trippy there.
Yeah.
But like
But it
the
was like,
whole
what the
where her
fuck's going
face
on?
was like caved in.
Yeah, I thought that
The
was
girl
like,
on
really
top.
weird.
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
already-
understand half the time what was going on. Like,
You know, it sort of reminded me almost of like a like a music video for like Disturbed or something. Like
Mhm.
just a bunch of random like just images, just like
I want to make that now.
Yeah.
Just put that.
you
in
could.
the-
You pretty much could put it, like
Um,
it's just random
I-
nonsense.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot. Slender made a noise, right? It was like a clicking noise, sorta.
No, the bell.
No, not that. It was like making like a weird.
Yeah, like
Oh,
what's
the
like,
cicadas.
No, the cicadas are like it was
They
what
do the cicada.
Mm.
Oh, the
There's
Of, like-
some noise. I forget what it is now. Since
yeah, the wood. Like in the woods.
Yeah.
The snapping.
Well,
and
it wasn't
stuff.
always in the woods. It was like at the houses.
Well, I
sometimes,
know,
too.
but that would be like him appearing. It would be that same noise
Okay.
that was being made in the woods, like he was
Alright.
appearing.
I thought the ending was like the ending's like really crazy. Where like she's like okay, I'll give myself to you, and then Slenderman's like he's growing like all these tentacles and everything. Then she runs away. It's like, aren't you trying to sacrifice
Yeah.
yourself?
fuck
Yeah.
Then
this.
she
I'm
gets
out of here.
absorbed into a tree. Like I was just like,
It's
I
like,
don't know what's going on anymore.
Maybe if there's a sequel, she'll come out of it.
it's like
I don't
black.
know.
This is black TV. White people fuck her down. We're getting the fuck out of here.
yeah, come on, you get your shit in this movie. Yeah. I think that's all I have on my notes. There was something I was gonna mention. I couldn't remember exactly, but favorite character, Slender Man. He was cool. Favorite scene was that one with the shadow. Do you guys have any like favorite characters or scenes that you haven't seen?
I like the goth girl, the girl that died by getting ripped out of the thing. She was pretty nice, and the main character was
Ripped out
okay.
what thing?
Remember they were upstairs, like, because they thought Slenderman was
Oh,
coming.
her,
and then, like,
yeah.
she got, like, pulled.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with the actors, except for the black girl. Just
Yeah, Black Girl was stupid.
Yeah.
Inclusion. Worst parts and improvements, I think I've said a lot. Just, like, they're trying to find a reason to get these people to do certain things to push the plot along.
yeah, I think
Half the time, like, if you would start halfway through this movie, you would not, you would not know what's going on.
No.
Like, a movie should have a defining, like, thing where, like, oh, okay, so this is Paranormal Activity. Oh, this is The Conjuring. Oh, something like that, you know? And this movie, it's, like, a bunch of different stuff happening. Because, like, Slenderman's, like, given, like, okay, this is what I was going to mention. There's another, like, creepypasta called Gray Man, which is, like, it's sort of like Slenderman, but, like, it's, like, a silhouette of a character, like, just, you know, like this. And, like, he causes, like, hallucinations and stuff, like, in this movie. And that's sort of what it reminded me of. So you could have called this movie anything. Or like if I started the movie halfway through and told us like, hey, this is the Gray Man movie, they probably wouldn't know the difference. So.
yeah,
Except for the fact that he's in the suit and the white mask.
I think.
Well, yeah,
I
until
think
I
they were
saw
just
him.
riding off his fame though as a famous character.
Yeah.
I think
It sucks
It's
though
kinda
because
funny.
I wanted this movie to be good because Slenderman's such a cool character.
yeah. Well, like the documentary they have about that 20-minute documentary
Mhm.
they have on YouTube. That's
Yeah.
way scarier than this movie.
Yeah.
Is. I don't know, like.
What was it? Sequels and theories. I don't think they'll have a sequel just because of how poorly this movie did. If I want them to do a reboot of it and do it better, like give it to somebody who knows how to do horror movies and make it better. Because there's some good scenes in here that they could definitely make into a good movie. Like,
Yeah,
it's
there's
just-
definitely. He's like Slenderman. Like, you ever watch the Moth and Prophecies?
The what?
Moth and Prophecies.
No.
It's just about this like Well, I won't go too much into
Wait,
it.
the
but-
Mothman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mothman. Yeah.
Like
That's
the
in
bridge.
Lost Tapes. Yeah, the
4,000
bridge. Yeah.
But like when they did that movie, he was just like always like foreshadowed in the background. Like
Yeah.
you saw him for bits and pieces.
It's sort
here.
of.
And but
yeah.
like it was like keep him in the back in the dark. Like Slenderman's a perfect character for that. He's not a character that has to be out in the open. He's not like a slasher type. Thing.
Yeah.
He's easy enough to like put in the background and make him a scary character.
Mhm.
There's obviously, I agree with you about the reboot, doing a reboot with someone.
Yeah. Because he's such a I kind of like this movie as a like. I'll get into that later, but
We're getting it now. Almost there.
Well, I was gonna say something about I forget what it was. Damn, I forget what I was gonna say. Replay value. honestly, I don't know if I'd buy it on DVD, Blu-ray.
I'd watch it one more
I
time.
want to watch it again though.
Yeah,
That's the
I feel
thing.
like they had a bunch of hidden stuff.
Yeah,
Which is kind of
you know,
cool.
Oh, this is what I was
Which
going to
would
say.
make
This
the
movie
movie even
reminded me
better.
a lot of The Bye-Bye Man that came out last year.
I never saw that.
You never saw that? Yeah, it's sort of the same thing where like
Don't
there were
say
sometimes
his
in the
name.
there's sometimes in the background
Don't
where
say
like
it,
you
don't
would
spray
see
it, don't
him
say it, don't
move.
spray it.
I didn't spray it.
Don't say it. Okay, stop it. And no theories then for like something.
No,
I think-
Although I
think
thought
it-
since she gave
Okay.
herself up to him, then maybe that girl. Well, not really, but like maybe that first girl would come back or something. No.
No, he was
She
letting
said
go of his
Lizzie whenever
sister.
she was getting sucked into the tree, and that brought her back.
Oh yeah, I wonder if it actually was a way of them getting her back. Like,
Probably. I don't know. And then that one, what was the girl? Like the girl she was talking with on the computer. She like had a forest
Allie
experience
Kay?
or something like that.
No,
yeah.
she was in an insane.
She's
Yeah.
in that asylum.
So she was messenger from the insane asylum, or that was before she got put into an insane asylum.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, again, like I would watch this movie again just because like I kind of like it though. Like it has like a sort of ish to it that I just like. It's
An
pretty
ish?
good. Like a bad like it's like one of those bad horror movies like Friday 13th Part 9 or something like that where it's like completely stupid. Jason like goes from body to body and everything, but like it's a good movie. You know, it's a good bad movie. So. We can finally get into rating and final thoughts, Garrett. What do you rate this movie?
I think I'm gonna go with a 5.5.
All
It's
right.
definitely not as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. Hearing previous ratings of it,
Mhm.
it had some good parts. It had some parts that were fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely improvements it can make, better in the direction, as I said before.
I'd say 6.
All right. And final thoughts on the movie and everything like that.
It was, I mean, overall, it was a little bit better than I was expecting after hearing that it got a 9% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I was like, this probably isn't going to be that good, because when I heard Slender Man, I'm like, okay, this could go one of two ways. I was like, this can either go really well, and they're going to do a really great job with this and knock it out of the park, or it's going to really suck, and they're just not going to, they're going to have a really good idea, but not know what to do with it.
Well, you're wrong in both your thoughts.
I wasn't sure.
No, you said it could either go one way, two ways, but the rating you gave it is in between, so it was neither good or really good or was not really bad. Go ahead.
Wesley exposed.
He's
tired
he's
for
not
this
finished
Yeah,
yet. He's not
I
finished.
also like this better than Bomber Man, by the way. I'm gonna give it a 5. Just like I was thinking 5.5. I might actually give it a 5.5 just because I really do like. I give it a 5 because it just seems like a standard horror movie, sort of like a standard bad horror movie. But I give it a 0.5 because it has potential to be good. You know? So I agree with you on that.
So basically, you get points for trying.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
I mean, yeah. So.
If you offered nothing else, you offered that.
Okay, so altogether
Yeah,
that
good
ends
intro,
up
so,
to a
We
6.
let your 5 plots them off.
Thanks. Do I get points for that?
Yeah, you
No.
definitely do.
No.
I thought it was pretty good.
But
Thanks.
and that comes out to a 6. So
I think you can skip it if you want, but if it's there, watch it.
yeah,
So maybe watch it.
yeah. I was also gonna ask. I think this movie trying to figure out if it was based off of the game or the character. I think it's more based off the character because the
I think
game has like the pages and stuff like that. There wasn't really anything with pages.
I think it was a
here.
collection of stuff like you
I
said.
guess,
Maybe
yeah.
Gray Man.
Yeah.
A little bit even.
They
So-
took like all the information they had on Slender Man, from the game, from
Sorry.
all right, from the game, from urban legend, from other people's experiences, and they put it all together to see what they could come up with.
Yeah.
And I mean, they had, like I said, they had a lot of good information and stuff. It was, I think it was all in their delivery is where they screwed up. And back to what I was saying before you interrupted me.
Sorry.
They definitely did better. Like, once I heard about their 9% rating, I'm like, okay, they had a good idea, but it went down the shitter. Like, they just did horrible with it. But I was actually pleasantly surprised. I really liked the movie. it was really good. Obviously, it wasn't like one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. It's not up there, but it was, I guess, definitely with coming in with low expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely pleasantly surprised.
All right.
Well,
So-
with that,
I can do it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be
I
sure
can do
to leave a like, also comment down below what you thought about the movie, when you're going to see it, and who you're going to see it with. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this.
and hug that like button.
Yes. This has been The Rogue Island. My name's Trent.
And Wesley.
And Garrett.
And we'll see you guys later.